Ladies and gents, my fellows of society, we begin Asphere's Cafe with the beloved Haru Urara, who passed away yesterday at the age of 29 due to Carrillo. As we start but with the first one, this well-known horse was passed away suddenly, and we are still grieving over what happened and how he died too early. So let's get into the headlines now as we speak. Okay, so this was first reported by Yahoo Japan, uh, where this horse, Haru Uwara, uh, um, unexpectedly just yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So if we translate it to English, there it is. So in human terms, he is 90 years old. So this translation may not be accurate, so we will be reading this first, and then we will head over to the other media outlet that is from Goes to Gamers. Alright, so let's read this one. Do you remember the horse that once excited the whole of Japan as a loser star? In 2004, he lost 113 consecutive races at Kochi Horse Racing, which was unprecedented. Huhara set a record and became a national idol because of her weakness. He spent the rest of his life at the ranch in Chiba, but in the early hours of September 9, it was revealed that he had departed or he had passed away, which was seen by the staff. And then he knew the horse was not feeling well, and they had to call the staff, and well, yeah, I mean the reason was colic. So what is colic? Well, it is a very dangerous condition. So we're gonna bring it up from Johns Hopkins. So colic is when a healthy baby cries for. Well, this is not an actual reason because I'm referring to the horse there, but yeah, but this is more like a different health condition, but also dangerous at the same time. It's really sad, guys. You see how this particular horse or Haru Urara passed away just way too early. And now let's head over to the English article coming from Gosu Gamers. So yes, as I said before, this was first reported by Yahoo Japan, and it was confirmed that it was being surrounded by the staff of Marta Farm, which is a stable in Onjunko, Chiba, in Japan. Horse colic, yeah, there you go, horse colic. So, and well, what the condition that occurs when gas builds up in the intestines due to poor digestion of food and slows down intestinal movement. And Yuma Muslimem has also shared the statement regarding this matter. It is with heavy hearts that we share that Haru Urara passed away on September 9. The legendary racehorse legacy serves as the inspiration for the character of the same name in Yuma Muslimem Pri Durban. We share our condolences to all the staff involved in Haru Urara's death. Now, again, if you don't know who is that horse, this horse was born on February 27, 1996 in Hokkaido and was served by Nipoteo a top-class racehorse. Her name means glorious spring or gentle spring in Japanese. Despite her strong lineage, Haru Urara never managed to win a single race during her professional career. She debuted on November 17, 1998 at the Kochi racetrack and placed last among fifth racers. She would continue competing in races once or twice every month without winning over the course of the next 4 years. After losing 80 consecutive races, Haru Urara's story was picked up by Japanese media in June 2003. She became a household name in Japan as a result and was branded as the shining star of losers everywhere for continuing to race despite her infamous losing streak. Haru Urara's betting tickets were even used as omamori, omolets said to provide luck and protection, particularly for protection against traffic accidents. The Kochi Prefecture Horse Racing Association also started various campaigns and produced merchandise based on Haru Urara, bringing crowds of adoring fans to an otherwise unremarkable racetrack. The horse ran her last race in August 2004, retiring with a record of 0 wins and 113 losses. However, Haru Urara finally did win a race after she retired, setting the best time in a time trial race for older horses in May 2009. This is the moment where we give a moment of silence to give respect to this beautiful horse, Haru Urara. While she does not deserve to pass out too early, what she did achieve, she did what she can do for this entire horse journey. Ladies and gents, let's give it a moment of silence for at least 2 minutes as a sign of respect. That was the moment of silence for Haru Urara. On behalf of Asphere's Coffee family, we would like to extend our condolences to the family of caretakers of Haru Urara who are going through this difficult time. 6:40 p.m. and Asphere's Cafe will be right back.
Cool trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now.
Street side make it look easy.
Asphere, the air conditioning expert.
Make it look
Tried,
easy.
tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
I've been enjoying karaoke since when I was a kid. I was really amazed that XTSP is really evolving since the very beginning. And now, here I am today, endorsing the future of karaoke. Prisma SD, sleek and modern system. High-quality multimedia console, over 45,000 songs to choose from. It has everything. You can have your TV and convert it into a smart TV. Additionally, you can connect it to a keypad as well. It really functions like an Android with its Android-based system. Prisma SD is my go-to preference than any other brands elsewhere.
We reimagine karaoke with Sheraton St. Plus for 10 years. Together since 2015.
Sheraton Sin Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron na tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A. Dito na tayo sa Joy A Supermarket kung saan lahat ay mura at marami mga discount. Matthew Moisture Soybeans only 12 pesos plus buy one take 3 pa. Durex condoms buy one get 6 for all flavors starts at 49 pesos. Buy one Frostbite ice cream and get our exclusive The N-Word song in CD. Sa supermarket namin ay Joy A. Joy A Supermarket, ang paboritong budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia.
Tumigas ba ang junjun mo? PA Condoms, di agad makakalabas sa puting ahas. Pag naka-PA Condoms ka, tara, lagyan mo niyan si Junjun ng kapote. Pa di nalaki ang tiyan ng partner mo. Mabibili ninyo ang kapote pa kay Junjun sa Joy A Supermarket at sa mga suki ninyong tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar. Nako, 20 pesos lang yan. Pili na!
PA condoms, hindi makakalabas ang puting ahas. PA condoms, mabibili sa Joray Supermarket, at sa mga suking tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar.
Soda Pop is back and better than ever. Our products now come with free sizes. Small with 39 pesos, medium with 59 pesos, and the new large with 79 pesos. Our branch in Taguig opens every day from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Soda Pop is now also accepting deliveries too. For more information, you can check us out on our Facebook page. So what are you waiting for? Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop, where every sip is a celebration.
My little soda pop.
Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. Whoa. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Aya. Because good ingredients are now easy to find. With a Sunrise Beam online app, you can order from your nearest Sunrise Mall with more than 50 plus stores available and get it delivered right in front of your doorstep. Order your goods from Joy A Supermarket, Joy A Department Store, Melody Mart, PVC Drug, and more. Download the Sunrise Beam online app now and take advantage of convenience.
Wala ka na namang energy. Paano na yung gusto mong gawin sa life? Next time na lang ulit? Gawin mo na! Mag-Enervon Z+, so you can help level up your health with extra energy with proper diet and exercise. Start living the life you want because life begins with energy. Enervon Z+.
Unilab yan.
Multivitamins plus zinc is the generic name of Enervon Z+. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Welcome back to Asphere's Cafe, and before we continue, this program is sponsored by Del Sound, Asphere's Aircon, Dream Cars Pizza, Cup Pinoy Coffee, Central Simplus, and Melody Mart. And now, how are you all doing so far? Because it's been quite a blast. Today is Wednesday, September 10, 2025. And look who's here tonight. Gio, hello again.
I have question. When will you interview tech YouTuber?
Ooh, very good question, Geometric. That is a very good question.
When will you interview and when will you talk about tech in the Asphere Cafe? Our ratings are in the low. We need something.
There is Tech Cafe Extra, which we will be talking about the open web and of course the Apple products.
Also, Windows sucks. Don't use Windows. Use Linux.
Yeah.
Windows is garbage. Ever think to yourself that Windows update breaks SSDs now?
Well, speaking of the SSDs, Phil Sun, who the maker of the driver, confirmed that it was actually the pre-production firmware or the early firmware that was causing the problem.
The what now?
I repeat, the Phil Sun, PHI Sun, the maker of the driver confirmed that it was actually the pre-production firmware or the early versions of the firmware that was causing the Windows 11 SSD issue.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Can't believe this is the reason why Windows updates. No need for updates. All you need is just one update every year. Simple. Or use Arch, where every day it's an update, but it doesn't break anything.
Right. Okay, so now let's get into the Tech Cafe Extra, where we talk about the fate of the open web, where Google admitted it. Yes. So let's get into that right now. Let's bring up the screen share right here. Yes, ladies and gents, we're going to be talking about the decline of the open web. Here we go. So this is coming from The Verge, and funny enough, I have left this page open since yesterday. I haven't closed it, so good job to me, I guess. So let's read what is going to be happening to the open web as Google said there. So let's read this one. This is coming from The Verge. For months, Google has maintained that the web is thriving. AI isn't tanking traffic, and its search engine is sending people to a wider variety of websites than ever. But in a court filing from last week, Google admitted that the open web is already in rapid decline, as spotted earlier by Jason Kent and reported on by Search Engine Roundtable. Google submitted the filing ahead of another trial that will determine how it will address its monopoly in the advertising technology business, which I think we have covered that not too long ago here on the show.
Wow!
The Department
Google!
of Justice
Wow!
recommends
Google!
that Google.
Yes, Google! Wow!
Okay. The U.S. Department of Justice recommends that Google break up its advertising business, but the company argues in the filing that this isn't ideal because it will only accelerate the decline of the open web, quote, harming publishers who currently rely on open web display advertising revenue, end quote. So let's read what Google has to say. Let's read this. Quote, finally, while plaintiffs continue to advance essentially the same divestiture remedies they noticed in the complaint filed in January 2023, the world has continued to turn. Plaintiffs put forth remedies as if trial, the court's liability decision and remedies discovery never happened, and also as if the incredibly dynamic ad tech ecosystem had stood still while these judicial proceedings continued. But the changes have been many. AI is reshaping ad tech that at every level. Non-open web display ad formats like connected TV and retail media are exploding in popularity, and Google's competitors are directing their investment to these new growth areas. I love how they bolded there. The fact is that today the open web is already in rapid decline, and plaintiffs' divestiture proposal will only accelerate that decline, harming publishers who currently rely on open web display advertising revenue. As the law makes clear, the last thing a court should do is intervene to reshape an industry that is already in the midst of being reshaped by market forces. End quote. This statement sharply contrasts Google's recent narrative about the health of search on the web. Google has a clear incentive to make itself appear weaker or less monopolistic in the courtroom, but its admission reflects a reality many publishers are going through. Several digital publishers and independent website owners have reported experiencing a decline in traffic following changes to Google search algorithm and the rise of AI chatbots. In an email statement to The Verge, Google spokesperson Jackie Berthe said the statement is, quote, one cherry-picked line that misrepresents, end quote, the company's legal filing. Quote, it's clear from the preceding sentence that we're referring to open web display advertising and not the open web as a whole, end quote, Berthe said. Quote, we are pointing out the obvious, that investments in non-open web display advertising like connected TV and retail media are going at the expense of those in open web display advertising, end quote. When asked about changes to web traffic during an episode of Decoder in May, Google CEO Sundar Pichai said the company is definitely sending traffic to a wider range of sources and publishers following the rollout of AI search tools. Nick Fox, Google's Senior Vice President of Knowledge, similarly defended Google against claims that changes to search are impacting web traffic. From our point of view, the web is thriving. And quote Fox said on an episode of the AI Insight podcast, which I believe is um, I don't know who owns that podcast. I will have to look at that later. In the wake of a report from Pew Research, which said people are less likely to click on links when presented with Google's AI overview, Google Search Head Liz Reed claimed that click volume has remained relatively stable when compared to the same time last year, adding that Google continues to send billions of clicks to websites every day. And there is a long page. I'm not going to be reading it, but you get the point as why the open web
I will
is
say it here. I'll say it
rapidly
again. It's
declining.
not in a rapid decline. It's about. It's not about. It's not a rapid decline. It's never. It's not in a rapid decline. It's the future. The open web, you say, is not in rapid decline. It's just your business model is being on decline. The fact of the matter is, your shitty ass business model, which is advertising, which is, by the way, AI on your search engine, disgusting. Switch to another search engine. Eventually, Google will go down and then other search engines will go up. Google, you suck ass, bro. You suck ass.
I sadly have to agree with geometric because I kind of find it well, to me it's interesting because they say it is in decline because maybe the way how it's being observed today, well, also people blaming the current business model of Google, which I have to agree with what Geo's take right there. All right, now for the last extra bits before we head over to the main anime and pop cafe. iPhone event, ladies and gentlemen. We have all of stuff to cover. We have iPhone 17, 17 Pro,
Boo!
Air.
Boo! Boo!
We have
Boo!
Watch 11 series,
Boo!
Ultra 4, if I remember correctly. Oh no, Watch 3. Sorry, Watch
Boo!
Ultra 3.
Garbage
There you go.
phone! Boo!
And AirPods Pro 3. And about the Beats per Beats Fit that we covered yesterday, apparently this was not announced in the event, but it's okay. So we have a lot to cover. And as for the release date for iOS 26 and TOEIC 26, it's gonna be on September 15th. Now,
Boo!
let's
I'm
take
still
a
gonna
look.
say boo. I'm still gonna say boo.
Sure. All right. So this is the iPhone 17. I'm just going to be quick because again, this is only the extra. We will go in depth more. We're going more in depth on Monday with the regular tech cafe. But this is how the iPhone 17 looks like.
I
And then you have
hate it.
the iPhone
It's
17 Pro
garbage. I hate it.
and the
Nothing's
Air.
new with
Ooh, the
Apple.
Air.
Oh no! The Band-Aid. Can't wait for the 6S incident. Let's bend it. God, I hate
Okay.
Apple. I know people will still buy Apple, but it's garbage. Garbage.
Okay, so you can see this.
Nothing's
You
new.
can see on
Nothing's innovative. I don't care about camera. Camera useless for me, huh?
They only have one camera for this model, huh? They only have one camera,
I
but
don't care.
two
Shit,
advanced cameras
shit.
in one.
I don't care. Remove camera. Every phone manufacturer should agree. Every phone manufacturer, they should not. They should only include cameras as an optional feature. I don't give a shit. It's useless. Camera useless. You only need front facing for video call.
But in all honesty, in all honesty for me,
Why
it's
promote
very
camera?
good.
Camera useless. Stop promoting camera. It's not. It's not worthy. Okay. If you want me to pay for that shit, make sure your product good. Give us the freedom.
It is very thin if you ask me, but man, we only don't have much time here. And I
Ulitin
believe
ko
this
po,
is
sir.
going
Tapos na
waves.
po.
Well, And then you have Ores, alright,
Apple, you know Apple. Guys, I heard some Apple users switch to Samsung because of how nothing's new about the new iPhone. How Apple is not innovating enough. That's how you know you fucked up, Apple. Don't use
Never mind.
Apple products.
I was wrong. Arc Knights Enfield. The screenshot is from Arc Knights Enfield. My bad. But I thought it was Wuthering Waves, but it was Arc Knights Enfield. Whoops. But yeah, that's the iPhone Air. Again, I would say it's interesting. Geo's take is just funny to me, honestly. All right, so that's
No,
iPhone
but
Air.
it's a
Pretty
serious thing.
interesting.
You know, you ever think to yourself, why would you need a thinner phone? It does not make sense for me. It's a terrible idea. It decreases the battery life. I'm sure Apple says, oh, it's better than the last. Shut your bitch ass motherfucker mouth. Ain't no way. I will say it here. I'll say it. I'll say it here. I'll say it again. Apple garbage. Garbage.
Oh. By the way,
Nothing is
Oh, hello,
new
Mark.
with you, Apple. Nothing's new. Don't buy Apple product today. Buy the old generation. Buy the 6. Buy the 14. I don't care. Heck, you can buy the 11.
And then you have to watch. So aside from iPhones, you have Watch series. We're only going to be quick because I need to cover the.
If you
anime
need a
news
good
next.
phone, just get an Android.
And
Android
you have
good.
the
Samsung
and you have
good.
the SE3 and the Ultra 3. And finally, the AirPods Pro 3. It's
I want to
just-
make.
well,
I
a
want
little
to
bit
make.
of
I
a
want
minor
to.
upgrade, if
I
I'm going
want
to be
to make
honest.
sure. I want
Okay,
to
I'm
make
gonna be
sure that
honest. This was
people
a
will
little bit
hear
of
my
minor upgrades.
statement.
It's just more of the engine improvements. So not much, to be honest.
So, who care? That's what I say. Why would you need this generation? Why would you switch every year? Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Those people. Give those people some money.
The only
Give,
thing,
give.
the only thing that is no, the only thing that is noteworthy changes is the iPhone 17 Air, not Air, no, 17 Pro and Air. The Air is the newest edition, and it is very thin, but the real
But
world
the
test have
air
to be
is.
seen.
But the air is not worth it. It's. I know you guys want thin shit. But imagine sitting down in your phone, in your ass, your big ass, and then
Nikom approve.
phone, phone, bam.
Okay. Alright, that is the Tech Coffee Extra, and we are going to be covering more tech news on Monday. So come back on Monday for tech.
Hey guys, I'm gonna leave
Now, let's get
because again I'm not gonna be here until tech news. So have fun, guys. Monday.
see ya, Gio.
And
Alright.
by the way, Cairo, those cursings of geometric tomato was Mikom approved. Thank you so much. I'm going back to TQ.
Me common proof, I agree. Me common proof, I agree. Now go back to your Tabay Quattro. Alright, now let's get into the anime and pop coffee now. Well, what do we have here? Yes, another day, another such a ship in America. Dragon Ball pulled from the shelves. Ooh, not good. So this is coming from each gamer. And yes, this is the same gaming outlet that we cover on the Gaming Cafe, which we will get in that from the same site tomorrow. So, but for now, let's get into this one real quick. Retailers are already reacting to a recent Texas bill by pulling manga from shelves, including issues of Dragon Ball and more. The bill SP20 appears to have notable intentions with language going up to generative AI being used to create material which simulates realistic child exploitation. However, the bill also includes vague references to cartoons. As previously reported, there's plenty of manga and anime which could hypothetically run afoul of this bill, while anime featuring fan service or sexual violence such as Goblin Slayer are obvious targets. Retro anime which features casual nudity is also on the chopping block. For anyone familiar, it's a running gag in the original Dragon Ball for a young Goku to run around naked. As a result, at least one retailer made the decision to pull these early volumes from shelves and be more restrictive on what he will allow customers to order. Quote, There's so much media nowadays, you can watch every single thing or read everything, so I don't know what characters are shown appropriately at what ages and what not. It would definitely be more like a detailed research on certain franchises if they're going to be affected or not. So, yeah, SP20, the taxes law is already affecting this series, and it's not good, guys. It's not looking good. It is not looking good, ladies and gents. It is not looking good. Next, we have Wistoria 1 and Sword Season 2 getting a teaser visual and the trailer along with the premiere set in April 2026. This is coming from Anime Corner. The set anime has revealed a teaser visual, trailer, and an April 2026 premiere. The main staff working on the sequel has also been revealed. Studio Actas and Bandai Namco Pictures will continue to animate the second season, while the first season director Tatsuya Yoshihara will be the chief director. Hideaki Nakano is serving as the new director. Sayaka Ono and Yuki Hayashi are also returning as the anime's character designer and music composer, respectively. And yes, I have actually seen the trailer before, and all I can say is it looks pretty good. Like the animations and such, and even the fire right there, it looks so good. If you ask me, this is one of the shows I have seen before, and I am looking for it. Yeah, looking forward to that. Even the fighting scenes you see here, it's pretty cool. Look at this. Like, can you guys believe how it is going to be animated and how the story flow is going to push through? Man, I'm looking forward to this. And look at her. She's also back too. Isn't that neat, ladies and gents? Isn't that neat? So that is Wistoria 1 and Sword Season 2. That is going to be premiered in April 2026. Now, this is getting wild. Assassination Classroom is returning with a brand new movie, and Undead Stories is also getting an anime adaptation. So what exactly movie are they gonna bring? Well, it is titled Mina no Jikan, which is confirmed to be releasing in Japan on March 20, 2026. Stories not featured in the anime series were confirmed to appear as well. So, if we take a little bit of a 30-second trailer, so you can see this is the montage of the 25th of the Assassination Classroom, and then now if we go forward to 2026, this is how we get a little first look of the anime itself. Interesting, huh? Pretty cool. So yeah, that is Assassination Classroom, the movie that is going to be on March 2026. That's next year. Alright, and next, we're not related to anime but manga news. Well, we have multiple spin-offs of Jujutsu Kaisen. So we're going to play a little bit. I'm not going to be playing with the music, but you can see how does the spin-off look like. But yeah, we have a lot of spin-offs, which is appear to be multiple. It doesn't seem to be the number, but it's multiple. But yeah, so you can tell, not you can tell, but you can see how the journey is going, and of course that famous thing here. So that's the little teaser spin-off here. And in the meantime, there's also a trailer for the Jujutsu Kaisen, the calling game that is going to be next year, which we have which I don't know if I have covered that or not, but I will see. Awesome. Aside from that, he's also planning to have a spin-off novel at a later date too. Alright, so that is the Jujutsu Kaisen spin-offs. And lastly, before we take a break, Illness Vampire Construct Right unveils key visual and is set to premiere next month, October 12th. Illness Vampire Construct Right unveiled a key visual and an October 12th premiere. So this is the main visual. This is the main visual you see here, and OMG, it does look adorable, right? That little girl right here is pretty cute too, right? Nice. So let me just save it here, of course. And I don't know who are the other two down here, but I believe it could be found right here. But yeah, and then you have the voice cast and in that. No trailer at the moment. I don't think there's a trailer in this post, but we do get the main visual and the date and the premiere date that is now set to be October 12th. So that is Illness Vampire Construct Right. Alright, it is now 7:12 p.m. as we will be returning with more conversations right here on Asphere's Cafe. Stay along with us. Asphere's Cafe will be right back.
This program was brought to you by Dell Sound, dedicated in providing the best karaoke players in the Philippines and catering to the Filipinos' love for music. Dell Sound, sing with confidence. Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza, we make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Shenatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015. And Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now.
Street side make it look easy.
Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza, 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Also available, Capinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
And now, here's Gab Ansaldo to share some big news for you. Take it away, Gab.
Prisma SD, sleek and modern system. High-quality multimedia console. Over 45,000 songs to choose from. It has everything you can have your TV and convert it into a smart TV. Additionally, you can connect it to a keypad as well. Prisma SD is my go-to preference than any other brands elsewhere.
And that's why Gaban Saldo chooses Shanatron Sit Plus. We reimagine karaoke for 10 years, together since 2015.
Shanatron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015.
New. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Ngayong tag-ulan, siguraduhin mong protektado ang iyong tahanan mula sa tagas. Gamitin ang Minto Typhoon Resistant Sealant. Subok sa tibay, siguradong kapit kahit sa pinakamalalakas na ulan. Para sa bubong, bintana, pader at kahit saan man may tagas, Minto ang sagot. Minto Sealants, tunay na tatagal mula sa Chuto.
There's a name that stays in mind. Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowas jeans, as time moves on, the nation shines on. Rowas jeans, a legend on its own.
Roab's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
Put it off, off. Pull it off, off. And put it off, off. Put it off.
Shield moments from dengue mosquitoes. Apply before they bite.
Off, #1 insect repellent brand in the Philippines.
Nasaan si Fiang?
Dito na po, direct.
Okay, standby. Live sound, take 1.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos.
Take 2.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos.
Take 3.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos. Teka, 670 lang? Eh di take 50 sachets of Vita-Keratin na.
Vita-Keratin. With regular use, gandang salon-lasting hair for only 670 SRP.
I have headache and I have siponots. Pag 2, pwedeng flu. I have body pain and I have sore throat. Pag 2, pwedeng flu. I have lagnat, I have body pain. Pag 2, pwedeng flu.
Mag-BioFlu. Dahil pag may 2 symptoms, pwedeng flu yan. BioFlu. Kaya anumang sintomas ng flu.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine, HCl, chlorphenamine, maleate, paracetamol is the generic name of BioFlu. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:19 p.m. 11 minutes before 7:30 p.m. Okay, and now it is time for the special honorable mentions because we don't have any best characters of the week. How do I say this? For this week. So let's start right now, shall we? With the continued anime and pop cafe. So, let me get my screen share up as always. Here it is, and you get to see my beautiful browser window of my Viva Valdi. Yay! Now, let's get into the main part. let's go with the cafe number 2. And now let's have honorable mentions. First, we have her birthday yesterday. That is Caroline Inda from the 100 Girlfriends. So really, 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 really love you. Oh yeah, that's the first character of the honorable mention we have. How cute. And the second character we have Miyuki Shikoro Gani from Kaguya-sama Love is War. Also his birthday too. This was, by the way, this was from yesterday. So these are the characters and possibly the honorable mentions we have for now. Okay, so yeah, that's all for that's the mentions. We once again we have Karain Inda and Miyuki Shirogane. And now let's get back to the anime news with the Anime and Pop Cafe. Spy Family Season 3 gets a new trailer along with the ending theme song sang by Lilas Ikuta. This is once again coming from Anime Corner, the same thing that we covered the honorable mentions. Spy Family Season 3 has revealed a new trailer on Tuesday featuring the ending theme song Actor by Lilas Ikuta. The third season will premiere on October 4 with Crunchyroll stream, with studio and Cloverworks are returning to animate. Kukiko Aimai is directing the series, and Rino Yamazaki is handling this series composition. And yes, the Forgers are back indeed. You can tell with the new scenes you can expect in the season 3. I mean, as a Spy Family fan, I am so glad they're back in action again. I mean, for the hype level though, I don't think it's going to be that much of a hype like in 2022 back then. But for all of the Spy Family fans who have been sticking around for a long time, this is something you should not be missing on this, because again, they're back more than ever. Oh, look how Anya does that. How cute is that, huh? Look at her. Just look how she catches the burger. I don't know, but look at that. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? But man, and then you have whoops. Of course, the usual Anya's Miss Anya's whoopsies, I should say. So yeah, that is the third season of Spy Family, and it is set to air next month. That is October 4, which is, I believe, less than 3 weeks from now. And now let's get into a little bit of live action stuff. The My Hero Academia live action movie remains in development, with the Hollywood Reporter revealing that Netflix is now backing the project. In addition to the previously announced legendary Ice Age, Continental Drift, and Agro writer Jason Fuchs was revealed as scriptwriter, with Shinsuke Sato, known for Bleach live action and Kingdom live action, still attached to the film as director. Legendary is also co-producing the Gundam live action, while Netflix will stream the Solo Leveling live action. The My Hero Academia live action film adapts Kohei Horikoshi's manga of the same name, published in the Weekly Shogun Jump. I'm not gonna read that. So yeah, that's a little bit of the details of the My Hero Academia live action. Honestly, no, not everyone is a fan of the live action remakes, but only currently One Piece. I repeat, currently One Piece is the exception out of all, because One Piece had the best live action remake. Why? Because they were able to stick to the original story. They didn't alter the story. They didn't cater to the modern audience. That's why audiences love One Piece live action remake. They loved it. They do. That's why they have it. But for this one, we will have to see how that goes. Especially this is not a series, but it's a movie. We'll see how this My Hero Academia live action movie will play through. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we have less than 4 minutes. I think I have forgot to open more because I was running out of commercial breaks, but it's okay. Let's see, I don't know if I have anything to cover. Oh, of course, Miss Santrope teaches a class for demi-humans. Of course, if Jim Carr was here, he would say, Waifu alert! He's gonna be here tomorrow anyway. Right, so I will just start preparing here. I'm gonna move it into that tab. And finally, the Mugentai Mew part as the very last part to cover. Alright, so let's cover another one. Miss Santrope teaches a class for Demon Humans line novel is getting an anime adaptation set to release in January 2026. A teaser visual and trailer were also revealed along with the main cast and staff and an ending theme song. So this is the teaser visuals you get to see right here, of course. And if we look at the trailer right here, you can already tell pretty adorable. Wow, right? you can see how I can say this is my favorite character out of all right here. This character is out of all, I'd say, the cutest here in this one. And I don't know who the name is, but I believe it goes by the name Ritanabe. Or if that's how, if I got it right, but this so cute. So that is the Miss Santrope that teaches a class for the Demi Humans, which is set to air next year, which is taking place in January. And as for the last one before we wrap up our anime and pop cafe, Band Dreams Mugen Gai New Type is getting an anime adaptation in 2026. Band Dreams visual algo band Mugen Gai New Type, also known as Yume Mita, is getting a TV anime titled Band Dream Yume Mita. Ooh, look at that. I wonder how are they going to do it. And aside from that, they also have a music video. They also have a music video, which is the first one titled as Tuning, which unfortunately we will not be playing it for copyright, but they do have a very first song that is out now from the same group called Tuning. So that is all for the Anime Cafe, or I should say Anime Pop Cafe tonight. It is now 7:29 p.m. as we are about to say goodbye to our cafe viewers and listeners. And our last words, I would say, all I can say right now is that tomorrow is going to be where we will cover the gaming headlines and, of course, the Tokyo Game Show. So yeah, that's what all you can expect for the Tokyo Game Show. The Tokyo Game Show. Okay, exactly 7:30, and that is all for Asphere's Cafe tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and especially we started the show in a very sad way because once again, the Haru Urara that had sudden passing yesterday, and Dreamcar was the first one to break it to me while I was about to do the Tech Cafe. We were able to cover it fully, and once again, we'll say this on behalf of Asphere's Cafe family. We are sending our condolences to the family who are having a hard time grieving through this sudden passing of this beloved horse, Haru Urara. So yeah, we will be back again tomorrow at the same time right here on 99.5 and of course on YouTube, AspMedia's YouTube channel. This has been Asper's Cafe. On behalf of all of us here at the Cafe family, I am Cairo and the cafe is now closed. We will see you tomorrow. The cafe is over. Goodbye.